Choose train that feels surprise. Right. This is Percy. Percy feels the surprise. After his friends gave him a cake, Percy arrived at the station to look at space through a telescope, and then he saw a lot of interesting. What feels Percy after he looked at space through a telescope? Angry. Sad. Right. Percy feels happy after seeing the space. Sometime later, Percy forgot to deliver in the zoo's elephant, and instead of Percy, the elephant in the zoo brought Harold. What feels Percy after Harold had brought the elephant to the zoo instead of Percy? Angry. Happy. Right. Percy feels sad after Harold brought the elephant to the zoo. Sometime later, Percy was going home, and on the railroad, he saw a sad Tom. What feels Percy after seeing sad Tom? Happy. Angry. Right. Percy feels sadness after seeing a sad Tom. Choose a train who feels surprise. Right. It's Edward. Edward feels the surprise after seeing the dragon. Edward forgot to say that the road is broken and Chuggington fell into the pit.
What feels Edward after Chuggington fell into the pit?
Very happy. Angry. Sad.
Right. Edward feels guilty after Chuggington fell into the pit.
Sometime later,
Edward was supposed to deliver balls to the feast, but all the balls flew. What feels Edward after the balloons flew away?
Embarrassment. Sad.
Right. Edward feels anger after the balloons flew away.
Sometime later,
Edward saw his old friend T-Rex on the island. What feels Edward after seeing an old friend T-Rex?
Angry. Sad. Embarrassment.
Right. Edward feels very happy after seeing old friend T-Rex.
Choose train that feels afraid. Right. This is Toby. Toby feels afraid as scared of the monster. Toby drove past the road, and he saw the woman on the scooter, drove to the zoo giraffe. What feels Toby after he saw the giraffe? Sad. Very happy. Exactly. Toby feels surprise after he saw the giraffe. Sometime later, Toby had to brake sharply, and managed to miss by running deer. What feels Toby after he managed to miss the deer? Sad. Surprise. Exactly. Toby feels very happy after missed deer. Sometime later, Toby remembered that he had forgotten to go for a walk with Thomas and friends. What feels Toby after he forgot to go for a walk with Thomas and friends? Very happy. Surprise. Right, Toby feels the sad, after forgot to go for a walk with Thomas and friends.